Hey everyone, this is Rascal, and welcome to part 10 of the LP of Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. Oh god, wow, Mobile Suit Gundam Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3, yeah. That's a hell of a mouthful and a weird title. Anyways, the last part, we're fighting now for peace. Huzzah. When you have plans, I believe you can only up to hold 4 or 5. There's the one you build plus 4 extra, I believe. Oh, excuse me on that one. Anyway, so, yeah. Oh, there's new messages. Come on. What?
Anytime you play a certain characters, that title, the first name, and some of the paragraph changes. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a long time. When I originally played the game, I originally played all the way through as Amuro Ray, because he was the first pilot you were given control next to Setsuna after, and said, okay, you unlocked Amuro. Alright, I've always loved New Gundam too. Yeah. So, Haman wishes to join forces with us. I'd like to rephrase that for anyone who's watched Double Zeta and Zeta. Haman wishes to join forces with us. Okay. The enemy of my enemy is my friend? Question mark? Yeah, I hope we don't end up regretting this decision. Yeah. Judo's a little too a little too optimistic. Yeah, you don't see, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but right there, he had his innovator eyes. Yeah, let that sink in. I'm going to explain that when we get to the 00 section. For the moment, though, we won't really start talking about the Gundam series in general until all of this is passed, because this is actually plot. So yeah, a lot of people who were once our enemy, Banager, Atherin, Domon, or uncertain allies like Loran and others, now joining us because they realized the mistake. And the fact that all the rival characters, if you want to call them that, I'm sorry, I don't consider Jared a rival to Camille. Sirocco's more of a rival to Camille than Jared. Jared's just a lucky bastard who survives every encounter. Anyways, they realized that they were at fault for trusting, you know, Full Frontal and Char and Ribbons. Really, you for the love of God. Yeah. Now the chapter is called For Peace. Oh, Rue. Yes, we also meet the rest of the Double Zeta gang. There's Rue Luca, El Vidiano, I believe it's I know I can't pronounce certain names. I apologize for that. I believe it's either Italian or Spanish. I'm not 100% sure. And we also meet Bicha. Not Betcha, Bicha. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm not kidding. And we also introduced to one more character, Lena, which is Judo's little sister, who, how can I put this, throughout the series pretty much gets kidnapped at the beginning, and then, spoiler warning, so if you don't want to hear this, mute the video at this point. Gets killed, supposedly gets killed. Okay, let that sink in. Lena's like, Judo's very happy to see Lena, and he's like, Bicha's like, excuse me, I'm the one risking my life here, what about hard things? Oh, thanks for keeping Lena safe. I hate you, Judo. Bicha has a rivalry with Judo to a certain point, more of a camaraderie rivalry. Like, I want to beat Judo because I feel the need to beat him, rather than to the, you know, I don't like you. I like you, but I want to beat you in everything you're good at. You know, I want to beat your ass in that. So, I upgraded a mobile. Whoops. No, pass me. No. Idiot. Press B. There you go. For peace. So, yeah, okay. Last we left off was with Gundam Wing. This time, well, actually we're going to continue with Gundam Wing since there was an OVA, an original video animation. It's a 3-part OVA / movie. It's called Endless Waltz.
Does this thing need to exist? No, it didn't need to. Not after the way Gundam Wing ended. I don't believe it needed to exist. There was no indication of this throughout the plot, the story. If there was, someone, please tell me, because it looked like there was no indication for it. To me, really, how? Anyways, I really don't understand why Endless Waltz needed to exist. To me, it didn't need to, as an personal opinion. It's not because it's not bad. Oh no, quite the contrary. Like Gundam Wing, it has its ups and downs. It just didn't need to. I did not like the change to to the Wing Gundam at all. If anyone's never seen, the original Wing Gundam is what Hiro has in this one. Who the hell are we fighting? Oh, Roberto. Anyways, the original Wing Gundam is the one that Hiro is using right now in this game. In Endless Waltz, they changed it into a mobile suit that can doesn't transform, but has literally angel wings that are angelic. It's like it's indicating the second coming of an angel of Christ, or there's the oh god damn it! That right there is the full-on 4X and 1Y. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, fine. I've got to get my ass moving. Sorry, Roo, watch out. What the? Oh, Gingaham. That's who I was aiming for. Yeah, unintentional. I was aiming for Gingaham. This is Laurent Sayak's, Laurent Sayak, sorry, his main rival in Dynasty. But more on Gundam Wing, Endless Waltz. I did like it. It just didn't need to exist. It's like the what the fuck? Oh, Trace. Okay. I don't know where Trace Kusanada. It didn't need to exist. And same thing with the new manga. I don't know what exactly it's called. I'm sorry, but from what I've read, it's actually just a basic plot. Hiro and Relina have been cryogenically frozen. Mobile suits have returned to the world, considering the way Endless Waltz ended, meaning that Endless Waltz is completely non-canon. Because in Endless Waltz, they destroyed the remaining mobile suits. The Gundams were the Gundam pilots destroyed their own Gundams and everything. I'm still standing here. As long as I'm alive, you guys don't need to goddamn worry about a single thing. Yeah. It didn't need to exist. Personally, I don't believe it needed to exist. But is it still a good animation and for Gundam Wing? A good finale? Yes. It's still a pretty good finale. It puts a very good closure on it. So, it really, I wouldn't say it wasn't needed. More like, it just came out of the blue because it really wasn't announced. It just came out of nowhere, quite literally.
Switching to plan B2.
Yeah, I love Hiro's partner strike. It's the riser sword, but on the ground. Yeah, I do like the fifth one a bit because it does the same thing as the riser, except it's the it's a little less powerful. So moving on to I believe after that was After War Gundam X. After War Gundam X. Oh, speaking of which, hi Garrett. This is not intentional, people. That completely came out of nowhere. I forgot Garrett came to help me at this point.
You don't have to shout.
Yeah, that's the fifth one going at its full capabilities, and I thought I was gonna stay in the air right there, but I wasn't. What else? Okay, After War Gundam X is actually didn't do too well at first in Japan, from what I've read. It's because in Japan, what happened is that there was G Gundam, Gundam Wing,
Endless Waltz, I believe, came a little right after. And then there was Gundam, after War Gundam X. Three main Gundam series in a row, not even 2 years apart. About 3 years apart, I believe, at most. And it was a little oversaturated, it didn't do too well. But I do like it. It's one of the few that's not in the Universal Century settings that talk about the new types, because new types are still in this. The story begins that supposedly Tifa was kidnapped by pirates. Yeah, I'm not fucking kidding, ladies and gentlemen. Pirates exist in the Turn A and the X universe.
I believe they're technically called vultures. Their technical term for given by the military is vultures. So yeah, it's a little weird, but I do like it. He was employed by the Federation to rescue Tifa from the vultures, who wanted the leader of this vulture gang specifically fought in the last war and used the Gundam X originally. And this also happens to be a new type. So yeah, it starts out like that. Then Garrett learning the truth and joining the vultures in order to not only protect Tifa, but to try and get to know her better and make her more human. I guess I can use that term. Is that the right term I should be using? Because Tifa, one thing is that she's very, very quiet and doesn't open to anyone. Garrett is one of the few people she's actually talked to and, you know, is open to. Here it's just that they're giving her more of a character. But I did like that character evolution with time. Story-wise, it's, what would happen if Zeon won the war? What if Char won Char's counterattack, in other words? Sorry, I should say that. What happens if Char won? The Earth was hit by so many colonies they caused a nuclear winter. So by causing that nuclear winter, it allowed the people to go underground for nearly 15 some odd years, although technically it should be 30 years for a nuclear winter. And it changed. The world changed over time. The Earth Federation government, I don't even think that's what they're technically called, but that's what I'm calling them. Oh, okay. That is the weirdest position for Trans Am Riser. It's actually a good story. It has decent animation. I love the plot. I love the side characters the most, especially the twin brothers. Not the twin brothers, the brothers, I forgot. It's been a while since I've watched After War Gundam X. The reason it's called After War Gundam X, obviously, is because the X Gundam has Gundam X has the satellite cannon, and when they open up, it looks like a giant X. It's actually pretty good. I liked it more than even Wing. The thing is that it's, again, this is one of those series that's only from Japan. That's only in Japan. Just like Double Zeta Victory and the next one we're going to be talking about now, Turn A Gundam. I do like Turn A. It's, like I said, I had a hard time finding all of the episodes for the series written in English, not written in English, subtitled in English, mostly because either A, episodes were completely lost, or B, episodes were not fully subtitled yet, or, you know, multiple reasons. But when I finally got the chance to fully watch it, and watch it multiple times, I did like it. The Turn A Gundam, if it actually did exist, would be one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful Gundam. The reason being is that Turn A has something called the Moonlight Butterfly. What it is that it's a system that, I'm not joking, shuts down machines. Yeah, it uses, I believe, nanotechnology to shut down machines.
But our chances are zero if we don't try.
Yeah.
Eliminate all twistedness through my own will. You will bow down before me.
No, Jared. Sorry, I don't bow down to pathetic losers. So yeah, it's actually, this is what I like about it. It's also another
another outlook on what would have happened. What happens is that humanity has the humans that are living on Earth. I guess I can use the term devolved, or should I say they went back to the old time ways of like the late 1700s, early 1900s. Between those times. Hilo, back up, please.
Until next time.
Yeah, I love doing that just to fuck with my opponents. So they kind of went back to older technology. Okay, out of fucking nowhere, Char. Shit, I fucked royally that up. Anyways, they kind of de-evolved, and Loran is sent like a bunch of other people from the moon. From the moon, yes, there are people that are still using technology like mobile suits. They are sent to Earth in order to try and scout out the people and what the people are like. Before Princess Diana, which we have not met in this game yet, which she's a support character. She's a support character. She sent them in order to see what the humans on Earth were like. Unfortunately, this is seen as an act of a war by the Earth instead, and they try to fight, of course, the mobile suits versus air biplanes and all this. Yeah, that's kind of pathetic. There should be no fucking challenge for the mobile suits at all. Later on, though, the people from Earth do find mobile suits, which I believe they call them mobile dolls in that series. The people from the moon call them mobile suits, but the people from Earth call them mobile dolls because they're giant machines that look like dolls.
Okay, let's get this movie
Yes,
started.
allow that to sink in, ladies and gentlemen. Giant machines that are dolls because they have no insides or or personality or character of themselves. The Turn A can utilize nanotechnology to repair itself. The thing with Turn A is that the entire Gundam mythos, the timeline according to the official timeline, yes, Bandai has released an official timeline for this for the Gundam series, that what is it? That every series ends up at Turn A, no matter what. No matter what universe you're from, that universe in the center is Turn A's universe. That's what it's supposed to be. Story-wise, it's actually pretty good. I did like it a lot. The characters are very good for the most beings. Oh crap! Are good for most of the time. Loran, of course, being the main protagonist, is really well done. Also pretty naive from what I understand. He believes almost, I wouldn't say naive. I'm not too sure what the right personality code would be for him, not her. I'll explain that in the next part. Yeah, I'll explain why I called Loran or her in the next part. I did explain this before, but I'll explain it some more. So join me next time as we continue battling for peace. Yes, let that sink in. We're battling for peace. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day or night. Oh God, only 1, 2, 3 series left.